Hey, what's going on, y'all? I go by the name of Black Boy, and this is Behind the EP. All right, so Dread Volume 1. Pretty much the idea behind this tape is just me revisiting a part of me where I spoke almost without consideration about how other people feel. I often feel now in my adult age that, because of our jobs, because of, maturing, that, we tend to think more about what we do, our actions, and how those actions may affect us. But at the same time, it kind of kills a part of us, that part of us that was like free and unconcerned and unworried that comes with being an adult. So pretty much when you're listening to Dread Volume 1, what you're hearing is a person saying, hey, look, I get that I'm older, I get that I've matured, I get that I've softened, that I've become this soft version of myself. But don't think that whatever you did, I'm unaware of, or that it didn't affect me, or that I didn't want to do anything. I've just grown to a point to where those things are more small. But also it's to enlighten and to say like, hey, I'm hurt just like you hurt. You've done things to me just like you feel like I've done to you. And some of it is guilty conscience. But whenever you're listening to this project, I'm really speaking to everybody who's had that feeling that, people then betray them, or that family may not come and see you as much as you would like, or that you need to take your butt and see your family. But this project is pretty much geared toward these emotions that we all commonly have. So when you're listening to it, I feel like if it doesn't invoke anything in you, then it's not for you. All right, so first up on the tape is a song I entitled Keep Talking. In most cases, when you're telling somebody something about another person, the same people you telling gonna come back and tell it. Nobody really keeps secrets. I've been guilty of it myself. I hate to admit that, but what you're saying, the things that you think nobody knows that you're saying about them, is oftentimes getting back. Now, if you're a person like me, I'm not really bothered about it. I get it. People feel the way they feel about you for various reasons. But keep talking is basically targeted toward those kind of people. It's like, look, I know what you're saying. I don't really care. It don't mean too much to me. It doesn't serve me. But I want you to be aware enough to know, like, hey, stop. People know you being fake, you being phony. Let's mature a little bit and grow from it. All right, so track 2 on the project is a song called The Old Me. And if you come from my generation, the 80 babies, then I know at some point in your life you done encountered situations where somebody will do something that you feel is over the line, and you want to go from 0 to 100, but you realize now, like, hey, I got too much to lose, man. I got a family. I got a wife. I got a girl. My job is good. My financials are good. I'm straight in life. But the song is pretty much geared toward that. Now, the reason why I thought about the song, and this is no strike to him, was I had a guy I was talking to online a while back, an old, classmate, person I knew from school, from my hometown. And when I was talking to him, it was, pretty much telling me like, hey, when I was in school, you used to bully me. You know what I'm saying? You used to show out on me. And, I listened to him and I understood, But, in that conversation, he was like, yeah, but now that I'm older, I'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, just standing up for itself. And I appreciate that. But it also made me think, like, man, I done got so soft that a person could threaten me and I feel no particular way about it because, again, it doesn't serve me, but it just made me think like, boy, if I was this old version of myself, like, that would have been a problem. It would have had to, when I saw him, he would have had to deal with that. And not that I, claim to try to fight anybody or anything like that right there, but the old me is just saying like, boy, if I were me back in the day, just because you done grew up, don't mean that the person didn't change that you were dealing with. A person who ain't fearful just ain't fearful. You can't make them afraid of you. Can't make them feel any kind of way. Things haven't changed. Now, whether or not you can contend or touch me in any particular way, well, that could be true. We get old, we get ill, things like that happen, but I was always there. You feel me? It ain't something Come here. This one is near and dear to my heart. This is track 3. It's called Good Luck. Look, tell me the truth. Have you ever been talking to a girl, right? And for whatever reason, something about it just clicked to you. You just like something about her, whether it's her eyes, it's her body, it's how she smells. And you just sort of fall for this person. You may develop a bit of a crush, but in most cases, most people ain't in a rush to get in a relationship, but sometimes you just, you kind of give people a little bit of chance, a little bit of leeway. Well, Good Luck is pretty much about a friend of mine. I still consider her my friend. I don't know how she feels, but that I would talk to from time to time, and that would always present herself as somebody very ambitious, somebody very passionate, and somebody who was interested in myself and some of the hobbies that I was into. She fostered this sense of closeness, and kind of, broke down some of the walls a little bit. And then later on, after much consideration and thinking, I, pretty much told this person like, hey, I think you're cool. I'm trying to talk to you. What's up? And instead of this person just saying like, hey, I'm not interested in anything like that right there, she just kind of started being shady, dodging, didn't want to talk to me, didn't want to hang out anymore. So I took it as, all right, well, maybe she didn't like that I asked her out and she feel weird. But later on, this same person revealed that the same behavior patterns that she exhibited to me, she was doing to other people. Which made me feel like, all right, so this is what you do. It's an attention-seeking thing. It's a fan my flame type of thing. When I'm down, I need somebody to make me feel better about myself, to encourage me. So the song Good Luck is just me saying like, yeah, I didn't need that shit at all. I didn't particularly think that was you as a person, but now that I know that that's you as a person, I'm kind of glad I didn't go that route. Kind of glad I didn't mess with you. If that makes sense to y'all. But that's track 3. Good Luck. Track 4. Right One. Now, I pretty much got the concept for Right One just from, you ever been around a person that, for whatever reason, they always just, they always got an enemy. Somebody always after them. People hate them. People hating on them. But have you ever realized these people, in most cases, be the ones behind the drama, behind the conflicts in their life, behind the misery and pain and suffering and things that they're going through? But they'll get right there on Facebook and Instagram, and they live in this, they live in that, and I'm just saying, be who you are, be yourself. I want you to be the right one, not for everyone. You hear what I'm saying? Don't be going around here trying to appeal to people by lying, by saying you this, by saying you that. Just be who you gonna be, bro. You ain't gotta be nobody else. You ain't gotta put nobody else down to feel high about yourself. Be who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. And that is track 4, The Right One. All right, so my final thoughts on this particular project is, hey, it's fun, it's aggressive, it's to the point. I do want to stress, only because I had a situation in the past, I'm not really talking to any particular person because, as well as anybody can say that I've done things to them or I made them feel a way, it's just something that we all feel. We all feel like our family don't come see us enough. We all feel like our friends don't come see us enough. We always feel like, hey, why don't you come to me? Why do I gotta always come to you? We all feel that way. We all have been hurt by somebody. We all have felt betrayed by somebody. So none of this music is really targeted towards somebody, or even if it is specifically talking to somebody, again, it's still subjective. So nothing I do in these projects is really to make anybody feel any kind of way. But as I say in the first track, hey, if you do feel some kind of way, then obviously you done something, or there's some tension somewhere. But if you in that mood, if you pissed off at your girl, if you feeling like fuck everything today, then that's pretty much the type of music I make. It's to motivate you out of the mood. It's to make you feel better about yourself and get out of the mood. It's only 4 songs. It'll be out September 30th on Spotify. Cost you nothing to stream it. You know what I'm saying? If you got the version of it where it's free, then you might have to hear a couple of, commercials here and there, but pretty much a free project for your listening pleasures. And that's it, man. This is Red Volume 1. Blam Boy.